In this video, we'll be demonstrating how to inspect a detection alert and explore the information available in the alerts detail flyout. Our purpose is to understand what information is displayed when you focus on an alert and what actions you can perform within this view. To inspect a detection alert, you'll need to click the View Details button from the Alerts table. If you've enabled groupings on the alerts page, make sure that you expand all the groups to see the inline action to open the alerts details flyout. Now, let's take a look at the layout of the alerts details flyout. When you open an alert, you'll find several tabs that provide different pieces of information. The Overview tab, which presents a summary of the alert, including relevant fields and selected threat intelligence details. The Threat Intelligence tab, which lists all the individual threats matching this alert. A Table tab that shows the alert data in a table format organized into field value pairs. And the JSON tab that shows the raw JSON format of the data from the table tab itself. Before we dive into the details of each tab, let me introduce some additional features available in the Alert Detail flyout. First is the Share Alert link. You can use this option to generate a URL for sharing alert details. This link can be pasted into browsers, cases, messages, and more. It's recommended to use this method instead of copying the URL from the browser's address bar, especially if the alerts page has filters or relative time ranges selected. Inline actions on the Overview and Table tabs provide different ways of being able to interact with those tabs on those elements. There are a number of actions that you can perform with those inline actions. First is the Add to Timeline, which easily adds that field to the active timeline for an investigation without the need to copy and paste the value or create your own filter manually. You can toggle the column in the table itself to reduce distraction, so you can hide columns that just don't provide value for what you're investigating. And also the Show Top of the field selected visualization. This option provides a quick pop-up view of the field's top events, helping you prioritize whether you should focus on it and how often it appears in other alerts as well. The last is Copy to Clipboard, which easily allows you to copy the field value for use in other areas of the security app or other external tools. Let's start with the Overview tab, which provides essential information to understand the alert's context. Here you can find the following in this tab. First is Summary, which displays general details such as the alert status, severity, risk score, and a link to the detection rule that produces the alert. MITRE ATT&CK information where it's available, showing the tactics, techniques, and sub-techniques. An alert reason, which shows the high-level details, including the alert severity and the rule that generated that alert. It will be rendered in a statement-like format based on the alert type. The Event Renderer, located just under the alert reason. This section displays relevant event details to provide context for the alert, such as file paths or process arguments. It renders the alert reason in a human-readable format. Highlighted Fields surfaces the most relevant fields for the alert type, helping you inform your triage efforts as you investigate the alert. Alert Prevalence shows the total number of alerts within the selected time range that have identical values. This data can be helpful in investigating relationships with other alerts and gaining context about the events producing alerts. Insights. This section shows you how an alert is related to other alerts and offers ways to investigate related alerts. It includes suppressed alerts, which indicates if alerts were created with alert suppression and shows how many duplicate alerts were suppressed. Cases related to the alert shows the number and names of cases to which the alert has been added. And the alerts related by event source shows the 10 most recent alerts created by the same source event, providing context about that source event. The Overview tab also provides enriched data for users and hosts, including their risk scores where available. Additionally, context-relevant threat intelligence will also be shown in the Enhanced Data section and enriched with the Threat Intelligence subsection tab. Now that we've covered the Overview tab, let's view the others: the Threat Intel, Table, and JSON. For the Threat Intel, we have an integrated feature from our threat intelligence system that matches against the alert. It shows us the number of individual indicators that match that particular alert that we're looking at. This information can give us an immediate idea of the severity and scope of the potential threats. Last are the table and the JSON views, and as stated before, these provide views of the data for this particular alert in a raw format and shown in their respective formats. The last feature to highlight is the Take Action button, where you're able to send the alert to an existing case or change its status, as well as perform other useful actions.